Good day to all. Good day to all. How you guys doing? This is Nurturing Our Humanity. This is my Wednesday live. Here we are. Um, Last week I was speaking to why politics don't matter, and I'm gonna stand on that. Um, but I'm not giving that energy or very much energy because the media is doing it on a wide span. People are very controlled by narratives. So what I'm trying to do over here is give you a cocoon of peace and calm and hopefully clarity outside of the storm of the norm. Okay, so let's talk about this video. Title: Headspace. uh, Thumbnail: the only way out is through your mind. Okay, so let's speak about this and let's build. Let's stay positive. Let's make sure we're not wasting our time uh, on our devices. Let's make this time count. Let's make the education, the thought, the feeling of this matter. Okay, so let me start this off. All right, so headspace. uh, Being able to clearly identify what is your doing or of your doing. So when I say headspace, I'm speaking of what's going on inside your mind and what's going on in the world around you. I had a revelation. I was speaking with someone who I have a hard time having a breakthrough with. And the gist of the conversation, or I heard it back a few weeks later, let me know that seed was planted, was, oh, yeah, you said something about me being in my own head. That's what kind of brought this to the forefront. And I want to just restand on that because the morals of this is somebody I do care about. I can think past and beyond them, but I do care about them. And this was given with love and care. So I want to share this with my family, with my page, with love and care. Okay. Maybe this will give you some clarity and help you to get out of your own way on some stuff. I'm still trying to do it. I'm not mastered here, but maybe it'll give you some clarity on how to get out of your own way. What I was explaining was I'm sitting in a space and I was trying to tell this person that I can identify with a lot of the problems you're having. I can see that you have issues and things on your mind that aren't on my mind. So I'm not going to judge you in this moment like you don't have the pressures on you that you do, and I don't have those pressures on me. But I wanted to explain to this person that you welcome those problems or those concerns into your life. This is of your doing. This is in your head. And while you're in your head, feeling sorry for yourself and thinking about all the stuff that's going wrong and happening to you, being a victim, what you're missing is that the world around you is falling apart. It's looking bad. And when I say the world, I'm not talking about on TV society. I'm talking about in the room we're sitting in. This is not dusted. This is not clean. Do you see where you're sitting? You're sitting in depression. You're sitting in a space that you're not even in tune with because you're so in your head. You can't even see what's outside of you. So, what I would advise everybody to do is take a look around you and see all the little things that you're missing or not doing that you want to do. You know better to do them, but for whatever reason, you're not doing them. And for me, I've realized how important environment is to my vibe. I'm a nature guy. So what's going on around me, the sun, the wind, the temperature, birds, you name these things bring harmony and a song into my heart. And I've realized that it's bigger than nature. It can be the room I'm in. It is the environment around me. Now, let me go to the next topic. I want to move this video on. Zombieland. What am I talking about when I say Zombieland? We can talk about politics, race, economics, anything. But the zombie part of it is that these people are in their own heads. So we're walking around, sharing opinions, ideas, thinking about stuff, but everybody's fixated on what they think and they believe. So they're literally zombies. They're not out here to be um, challenged. They're not here trying to grow and get something That's not what this is about. This is a internal mind circus that's going on. And that's why I use the term zombie land, because we're out here sharing thoughts, hopefully sharing thoughts, sharing ideas, trying to better each other, make each other better in ways. And at the same time, we're fighting against people who are just, they think the world rotates around what's inside their head, but really their little head is a speck on a body, that's a speck on a city, that's a speck in a country. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, to think that what's in your head is everything. It's everything to you. It's not everything though. And that's just a little humility. It doesn't mean that you don't have the impact. It's just going to take more work. Assumptions and beliefs live in our minds. So this stuff is we're broadcasting this and then casting it and blanketing it on others, and that's uh overstepping our bounds on that. Okay. um and know this: knowledge of self is the key to peace, to true peace. And when you know what you want, now you know who can't provide it and who can provide it. When you don't know yourself, every person, stranger you come up on could have the key. They could be the problem. But you don't know, and you have to flirt and dance with it because you don't really know what you're about. But once you know what you like or have an idea of it and know your boundaries, you're on the path to peace. Okay. Let me wrap this up with something nice. Okay. The things outside of yourself will not obey your inner voice. They will only be changed by your actions. Your inside of your head, you can change your mind, but the world around you requires some action. It requires some go get to make that change happen. So I would advise people to understand that when I got a lot of my peace was when I stopped listening so intently on what people were saying and just step back and almost like put like muffles on my ears, and I just wah, 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 and I just look at the vibe. How do I feel around this person? Forget, like, I'm not going to listen to a person in a dirty room tell me about how good of a cleaner they are. I'm not going to listen. You understand what I'm saying? There's things you're just not qualified to do. I'm not a married man. It doesn't mean I don't have good relationship advice, but that's outside of my wheelhouse. It don't mean you can't get some advice from me. I can't maybe give you something that be a revelation, but honestly, my actions don't speak to that level of tutelage or leadership. Okay. So I want to wrap that up. This is my Wednesday Live. I appreciate whoever is watching and whoever sees this later. I hope this impacts you in a positive way. I hope you get in the comments. I hope you like, subscribe, all that old YouTube jargon. But the truth is, these are selfish messages. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this with the intention of my grandchildren and great grandchildren maybe having some kind of relationship with my voice, my presence, what I look like, where my mind was. I'm trying to do my legacy part, and I hope you do yours too. These tools are not just here to make you a fool and just be entertained by these screens and just be sitting here looking at it. What you can also be doing is putting your energy out and making a change and being that action. All right. So I encourage that. And with that, this is our Wednesday. Till next Wednesday. Peace, y'all.